Hello, how are you? Amanda, Seint Artist. We're gonna do an eyeshadow look. I'm gonna show placement on hooded eyes for a nice soft neutral eye. I don't really love having wild eyes. I do them, but I don't love them. And I wanted to just show a really easy everyday look. I've got Drift, Cafe, and Bubba. They are so good. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prep my lids and I'm gonna use Audrey. I tried this earlier because I'm not gonna lie, this is my second eyeshadow tutorial today and I really loved how it worked with the makeup. So all I'm doing here is prepping my lid by creating a blank canvas, and I am using Audrey, which has a little bit of pink to it, and that's okay. But this is gonna cancel out my veins, my discoloration, and just give a nice canvas. But powders blend better on powders. So today I'm gonna use Drift, and I'm gonna start up on my brow bone. I'm just using the blend brush on the brow bone, and then I'm gonna grab a little more and I'm gonna start on the lid. If you have maturing lids and you think that shimmers are a thing of the past, try Drift. It's such a low fleck, beautiful color. I'm focusing it on the inner lid and then working it out, but it's such a pretty low fleck shimmer. I do think it's worth it. And if you hate it on your eyes, use it as an illuminator. You can even pump it and put it on your Cupid's bow. And it's so, look at that, it's pretty. You can even take some and you can pop it on your cheeks and you can use it as an illuminator, put it on the tip of your nose. People like to do that. Okay, let's do our eyes. I need an eyeshadow brush. I prefer the eyeshadow brush for this look. Okay, do you have hooded eyes? Let's talk about placement of hooded eyes. I get a lot of people that say they have hooded eyes and they can't see their colors and they don't know how to do their eyeshadow. You want to avoid your crease. This is not a place for placement for hooded eyes. Everything sags. I'm going to do one eye and then I'll show you. So first things first, I'm going to go into Bubba, which is a nice warm color. I like mixing my warms and my cools. I think they go together like peanut butter and jelly. I want you to focus this on your brow bone. And if you think you don't have a lot of real estate on your hood between your crease and your brow, that's okay. You can easily go all the way up to your brow if you're wanting to because you feel like you can't, and I'm going to show you how to fix it. But you want to come in just to where the brow comes down to this full area. I don't know what that's called on an eyebrow. Tell me in comments if you know. But I just am keeping this and I'm pulling it out. So I'm keeping Bubba out here. It's just straight across. It's not around, it's straight across. And by focusing it right out here, past the outer corner and in, you're giving your eye lift. And you can already tell right here that it's given the illusion of my hood is lifted. And you can see the color. If you feel like you went all the way up to your brow with this color, take the small end of an eyeshadow brush, pick up your Drift, and just go under your brow and clean it up. Super easy. Okay. If you don't have a lot of hooded real estate, this is the conversation I did have with somebody, and I am making this tutorial for them, and I am a strong believer if you are having an issue, someone else will be too. And so this is a great opportunity for me to say, let me make you a video and help others who might be having the same issue. So I'm going to go in on the small end and I'm going to go into Cafe, put some on, tap it off. I'm going to bring this down under my eye. Okay, we're going under the eye about halfway across, and then I am going to pull this up and out. Just follow the natural flow, just like that. And that's it. That way you don't, and if you want to push it in on your hood, you absolutely can. But if you feel like you can't go into your crease or you don't have enough to showcase it, you're very wrong. Go under your eye and up, and look at how pretty this just lifted my eye. I haven't even done my eyeliner yet. So let's grab my eyeliner, and I am going to waterline the top, and I'm going to go until my lash line stops. I'm going to grab a small mirror because you guys are just too far away for me to really see. And I am going to kiss the edge of my lash line here. And this is just going to give the illusion that my eyeliner is going to go all the way across. And it's also going to extend my lash line. I'm going to flick this up at the corner. If you don't feel like you can do a cat eye with hooded eyes, this is all you need to do. Take a pencil, doesn't have to be fancy, Maybelline Tattoo Studio. Go onto your corner here and just flick it up. And then you push it into your lash line. And it just creates this really beautiful lift. If you want to add a little bit onto your lash line down here, do it. But look at just how easy this just gives your eyes some lift. There is some definition of colors. It's so easy and it's so pretty, and it's just 3 colors, Drift, Cafe, and Bubba. And they're just, I love the cools and warms together. And once you figure out this placement and you have other colors, keep putting things where you put them. Have a transition color. Have this lower lash line that pulls up. Just switch out the colors. You don't have to, because you've switched colors, does not mean you need to switch the way you do things. You just switch out the colors and you keep the placement. When you find a placement you love, you're set. You're done. You know what you're doing. It's so easy. Okay, let's run through this again. We're going to grab, let me put my stuff down. Fluffy End, going into Bubba. Starting outside of that outer corner and working in, just straight across, and you build. This is incredibly buildable. These tins are really pigmented, so you kind of want to learn by building. You just keep tapping and you keep building, keep building. Go to that small end, you can tidy up that brow, go into Cafe and flick off the excess. And then we're gonna get that lower lash line and we're pulling up. Let's put that behind my ear here. Pulling up, and then you can just swirl this in and around. You can grab it like this. Grabbing some more, we're just gonna define that right there. So easy, and because we laid that drift down ahead of time, you have nothing else to do. You're done. It's already shimmered and set and ready to go. Now we're gonna waterline. See how quick this can go? Once you have your placement down, this all becomes so, so easy. I'm a big believer on this little edge right here of liner and then flicking up just like that and then pushing into the lash line. Give your eyelashes a little fluff, add your mascara, and then I do go a little bit right here on the lower lash line for a little definition, but that's it. That's the easiest placement ever on how to put eyeshadow on hooded eyes. This is a very beautiful eye look, I think. And if I think it's true, then it's true. So try these colors, try this placement if you have hooded eyes. Tell me how it goes. I like to know if I've helped. I like to know if you have questions. I like to know if I didn't help, because then I know I need to keep working on it. So be nice, but tell me. Okay, that's it. Have a great day.